lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Infinite Goddess Tarot. This reading will be for the sign of Libra. This is for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. If it does not resonate, I do advise that you check your other signs. So, Libra. Last month, I keep saying last month. In the beginning of the month, you was clearing out baggage. You was getting rid of the old so that the new can come in. So, let's see what guidance we have for December 15th to the 31st, 2018. What guidance do you have for Libra from December 15th to the 31st, 2018? And I was shuffling before. I did get a lighthearted energy. Maybe Libra, you met somebody new. You was clearing out some baggage. You was determined to bring in some new energy, some new love. So we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, goodness. I'll take this. Engagement. Your love life is extended to a higher level of commitment. And you have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. And then we have forgiving and learning. That card actually came out when I was pre-shuffling as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. That's interesting. I feel like we have like two different energies here. That's weird. That's really weird. We have like two different energies. We have one energy where you're actually in a relationship and you guys will be taking a break sometime soon. And then we have another energy of okay, so if you guys are in a relationship, it looks like that relationship is ending, is either ended or it is ending, and they're asking you to be open, because I know sometimes, you know, when a relationship is going bad or we're breaking up with somebody, you know, you don't feel the best about it. You feel like, okay, so who am I going to be with now? Or am I actually going to wind up with somebody? And here it is saying that although you are ending, you are going to end something with someone, that it is going to open you up to a new relationship. But before you do that, you have to love yourself, because we do have the love yourself first, and then we have the forgiving and learning. So I feel like before you can move forward into a relationship that you desire and that you deserve, and that is for your higher good, that you first have to learn the lessons of your past relationship what didn't work, what didn't work, what did work, what lessons that you can get from the situation, as well as seeing what part that you played in the separation of you guys. So it's not really like, you know how sometimes you like to do the blame game. It's not really about playing the blame game. It's seeing, okay, this person messed up, they did that, but what did I do? So it's like owning up. It's owning up to your mistakes as well as recognizing theirs, so that moving forward, you don't make the same mistake. You know, you don't have to keep learning the same lesson. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Swords. So with the stay optimistic about your love life, we have the Nine of Cups. Now, with the Nine of Cups, I honestly feel like this is you waiting, but also you doing the work. How can I put this? I feel like while you're waiting, don't sulk, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like I kind of feel that energy of you being heartbroken and you sulking over what didn't work out. And I feel like while you're waiting, you need to be doing your work. Like what I said previously before I pulled the cards, reflecting on the relationship, reflecting on what they did wrong, as well as reflecting on what you did that allowed the situation to continue, or what you did to enable the situation. But also being honest with yourself about the things that you deserve. Because we do have the Emperor at the bottom of the card, and I kind of feel at the bottom of the deck with the separation at the bottom of the deck, and I kind of feel like this Emperor is someone who was very controlling and demanding, and I feel like this kind of ties into the love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. I feel like in a way you kind of allowed them to walk all over you. You allowed them to dictate what was going to happen between you guys. So we have the Five of Wands under the Engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now this could be multiple suitors. I do get the energy of you having multiple suitors, especially with you being single now. You know, you're like, okay, that didn't work out, so what's next? What's next? And I'm going to date. That's what you're saying. I'm not going to sulk. I'm not going to sit around and feel sad and sorry for myself, because I know what lessons that relationship brought. So I'm just going to go out and I'm going to meet new people, and I'm going to date, and I'm going to enjoy myself. And then we have the High Priestess. This is actually one of my favorite cards. We have the High Priestess under the Love Yourself First. And with the High Priestess, I feel like this is you intuitively knowing that you deserve better. You deserve so much better than what you just went through, or what you're currently going through. You know you deserve better. And with the Knight of Swords under the Forgiving and Learning, I feel like this is some type of clarity that's coming in, really. I hope you can see this. This glare is like ridiculous. I feel like this is more so clarity, and you just cutting out the BS. You like, okay, because I think in the beginning of the month you was cutting out the BS. So this is you just, you're like, okay, this ain't working no more. What do I need to learn from it so I can move forward? Yeah, I really feel like you just want to know what you need to know from it, take the lessons, and move on, because you're really not trying to sulk. You're not trying to sulk over the situation. You're like, okay, I know I deserve better. I know I do. I know I deserve better. I'm going to learn my lessons. I'm not going to sulk. I'm going to still put myself out there. And I'm just going to move forward with my life. I kind of get that sassy energy. We have Justice with the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So, with Justice, I really feel like this is, I don't know why I just feel clarity. This is you really just seeing things for what they are and not allowing them to basically take over your life, not allowing the past screw ups to take over your life. Like, you're really determined to move forward to a more positive, even if it's not a relationship, but just a more positive situation. Like, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, this is you taking your time. You're taking your time to reflect as well as build towards your future. I hope that's coming out right. Yeah. So, with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, oh my gosh, with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, this is you taking that time apart from this person to really reflect. Like we've been saying, reflecting, learning your lessons, and seeing how you want to move forward. But I feel like this is you really taking your time moving forward. This is you really seeing what direction you want to go in. Where do you want to be in the next 2-3 years? What is something that is going to give you the security that you desire? You're not sulking over the situation, but you're also not just jumping into something new. You're really taking that time out to see what direction you want to go in. You're keeping a positive mindset, because you know that what's in the future is better than what has been in the past. So while you're doing this, you know, you want to date. You don't want nothing too serious, but you still want to have fun. With the Five of Swords, we have the Two of Cups, the Three of... Why do I keep getting this mixed up? With the Five of Wands, we have the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. So, with the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups, this is you're dating around, right? But at the same time, you're not restricting yourself to one person, is what I get. You're dating multiple people to see which one brings you the balance that you seek. Meaning, who's going to give to you as much as you give to them. Because you know you've been in this energy. This is what you've been in. This is your past right here. The Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, someone being sneaky. It could have been some type of cheating here that has left you basically heartbroken. You was given and given and given to a situation just to turn around for someone to be sneaking around on you, thinking that they're gonna get away with whatever dirt that they're doing. But in turn, you finding out and you being extremely hurt. So you don't want this energy. That's why you're like, okay, I gave to this person, only this person. You know, I was with this person only. And I kind of wasted a lot of time being faithful to this person. And they basically was running around with other people. That's also what it could mean, the Five of Wands. Them having multiple people while you're trying to give to the situation, and they giving to this person, that person, this person, and you kind of like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not gonna just give all my time and energy to one person. I'm gonna date multiple people, and whoever shows me that they're deserving of my equal exchange of energy, then that's who I'll be with. And with the High Priestess, we have the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So I feel like with the Hierophant, this is you knowing that you had to release yourself from this person who was extremely controlling, or maybe you allowed them to control you, or maybe you allowed the relationship to control you. You was consumed you was consumed by the relationship, like, which is probably why you want to date, and you want to date multiple people. You don't want to just be stuck to one person, because at one point you was giving yourself to this one person, and in turn they was basically out there lying and sneaking around on you. And with the Hierophant, this is basically you giving control to somebody else. You allowing somebody else to dictate what direction you go in. And with the High Priestess, I feel like this is intuitively you knowing deep down that, okay, I definitely played a part in this. You know, I played a part in this. And with the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles, this is you. This is you basically just waiting around for this person, having so much to offer them, and you waiting for them to finally accept it. Yeah. And with the Page of Swords, I really feel, with the Page of Swords, I honestly feel like you're over it. You're over it, and you're cutting out that old behavior. that you just not doing it anymore. You know the part that you played in it, but you just like, okay. You know, I did allow them. I did allow them to dictate where we was gonna go. I did allow them to control our relationship. I did give my power to this person. But this is no more, because we do have 2 5s there, and 5 speaks of change. Change. With the Knight of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. That's interesting. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be, and we have the 2 of Cups. So this could have been, I really get the sense of a karmic relationship. This is somebody that you was with, that you was meant to be with, so that you can learn how to love yourself first, so you can learn how to put yourself first, not allowing people to control you and dictate what is going to happen between you guys. Almost like you're not having any say. And it's like, that's no more. It's no more. You're receiving that clarity. You're like, okay, I know that this relationship was meant to teach me, was meant for me to better myself. And it's like, you've been through so much. You've been through so much with this person. And on some type of level, I honestly feel like you still want to hold on to this person. But it's like, no. The universe is like, nah. Nah, it's over. It's done. Let it go. Let that ride go. You've been through the trenches. You've been through hell and back with this person. The lying, the cheating, the sneaking around, the controlling, basically moving on their time. Like, no, it's no more. You don't need to keep fighting this, because you have the Ace of Wands coming. This is the universe giving you something new, something more fulfilling, something passionate. I get the sense of a lot of passion here. Something that is going to bring you back. It's going to make you feel alive, because at one point you was just sitting and waiting on this person while they was doing all this stuff that you maybe didn't know about, and you're just now learning, or that you did know about and you just really honestly felt that we're meant to be together. You know, everything's going to work out. But no, that's over. That's over. And you don't have to keep fighting for this relationship. You don't. Learn your lessons and move on. Learn your lessons and move on, so you can get this blessing. This blessing that the universe is trying to give you. All you have to do is learn your lessons and move on, accept it. You know, just know that everything happens for a reason. People are put into your life for a reason. It's either for y'all to grow together or for you to learn from them. And honestly, with this situation, I honestly feel like this was a karmic soulmate who was meant to teach you how to speak up for yourself, to love yourself, to not let people walk over you, to know that you deserve everything that you give. If you're giving 110%, then you should be receiving 110%. So I hope that resonated. You're just going to pull an oracle card from Archangel Michael, and we're going to wrap this up. Yeah, what guidance do you have for Libra? Ooh. Okay, well, 2 popped out, so we'll take it. We have guarded and protected. Go forward fearlessly. So, okay, so honestly, I feel like with this guarded and protected, I feel like it's almost like you were saved in a way. This separation, this is like the universe, this is God, this is your angels saving you from any more hurt and pain that you will experience if you stay in this situation. Because they've already caused you a lot of hurt and pain. Sneaking around, lying, cheating, being controlling, demanding. They've already caused you this, and if they've done it in the past, they're going to continue to do it in the future. So with the guardian and protected, I honestly feel like this is your angels like saying, okay, enough is enough. It's time for you to learn your lessons and for you to move forward so that we can give you the things that you deserve. And then with the go forward fearlessly, this is not being stuck, which I feel like you're not. I don't feel like you're stuck. But this is not being afraid of what the future holds for you, because you might have been with this person for a long time. You might have been dealing with this person for a long time. You're constantly waiting on them until they finally get their shit together, and they're not getting their shit together. So now the universe is saying, okay, now it's time for you to just learn the lessons and move forward. Don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess the situation or the relationship. Just know that this separation is for your higher good. Now just accept it. Trust that we have your back. Trust that whatever's coming for you in the future is going to give you the emotional fulfillment that you deserve, because you deserve to be loved just as much as you love. Don't let fear, which I honestly don't feel like, I don't feel like you guys are afraid. I feel like you're welcoming in this change. But this is just them basically reassuring you that this is the right step, and that they are here for you, and that they are protecting you, and they're guiding you. So I hope this resonated. If it didn't, make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. And if it did, please leave a comment and let me know, because I know I'm a Libra sun, and it resonated with me. So make sure you like, comment, as well as subscribe. I hope everybody has a happy new year. Let's leave this person in the past, leave this situation in the past, and we're walking into 2019 with an abundance of self-respect and love, and the person that we're meant to be with will find us. Okay? So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.